Hey everybody, it's me, Uncle Greg, and you may be wondering why I'm laying on the floor. Well, there was a bunch of water on the floor, and I got looking around. The old trailer sprung a leak somewhere in the water heater. So let me show you what we're doing, and hopefully this will save you some time and effort if yours has a heater. So we'll just turn the camera around and look this way. If you look at this water tank, there's a hot water inlet up there or outlet up there and a cold water down there. The leak was coming from the bottom somewhere, and I don't know if the tank ruptured. I doubt it because it's not winter, and that does seem a little loose, but I'm not going to take that all the way out. To get it all the way out, I've got to disconnect the electric, the gas, take out the door and the panel and all that stuff on the outside of the trailer. So for right now, Uncle Greg needs water to take a shower and dishes, even if it's only cold water. Now, if you look at this thing, that one right there was screwed to the bottom to the water, and then that one up there was screwed to the hot one. So they have these two valves in the middle. Can you see that better? Two valves in the middle there that you can shut off and bypass the water heater, but that does you no good. If your tank has a leak in it, and that's a 6 or 10 gallon tank. That one's a 6, but if you had a 10, you're still leaking all that crap in the trailer. So basically, I went outside and took out the anode rod and let the whole, turn the electric off, turn the gas off, took out the anode rod so that tank drained, outside. And now that I've got it outside, I've cut this whole configuration out. Now, if you look at all these clips right here, and this one and that one and there's 22 connections on that thing. Think about that for a minute. 22 places that can have an issue, on this PEX pipe. So, in addition, I did go to just turn off the water heater part, but these valves started leaking, and that really didn't matter anyways because it was coming from here and that side. So, I had to cut my lines, and for that, I had to shut the water off to my trailer. So what I did was, when I shut the water off to my trailer, I went and bought two of these connectors right here. They make them for sinks and toilets. This is a sink one, but basically it's a 1/2-inch PEX fitting that slides on very easy. You cut your PEX pipe, okay, and you just cram that in there and wiggle around a little bit, twisty, wiggle, wiggly, and then it stays. It'll still turn, but it won't come off. So if you notice this little thing right here, it's in the off position going down. The reason I don't have it up is because these are not connected to anything. If I had it up, water would be going all over. So these are 20-inch long. When I yank that tank out tomorrow or the next day, and it happens to be a tank, and I put a new one, these should fit right on to the nipples, right, that come with the tank. If not, then maybe I have to do a little reducer and go from 3/4 to halves, but I'm pretty sure those are halves. So this is the package. Let's turn that like that. There's SharkBites. The SharkBite end is for the for the PEX or the CBC or the copper. They work on all of them. It's a 1/2-inch size. Okay, these are 20 inches long. So they'll fit all the way up to that tank. So I'll probably have a leak on there. But if you look at these now, and by the way, please like, subscribe, share the video, and those links. If you use them in Amazon, buy anything you want. Costs you nothing but get you videos like this. So now if you look at this, you'll have one connection, two connections for each one. So that's a total of 4 connections instead of, 22? And these are metal and lined and whatever. Very easy to put on and off. You can twist them now. I can get to this way easier than I can get to all that later. But anyways, I don't have to jerk around with all these valves and plastic cheap valves that warp or get hot or whatever. So I'm real happy about that. So I hope you like the video. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. If I do wind up putting in a whole new tank, this is an Atwood tank. And I think it's an AG something 6-AA, whatever. I'll have to put the model number in the thing. Atwood no longer makes this. They were bought by Dometic So to replace that tank, you have to buy a Dometic tank, and then you got to buy a door kit for the tank. Then you got to do some weird wiring because the Dometic is all a little different. And it's like, you know what? There's got to be a better way. I'm going to search around. So look for that video because I'm not going through all that hassle. That's just, you know, really. And when I was looking at them online, they go for retail like $800 or something. And the cheapest place I saw them for like was $489 or something like that before you buy the conversion kit and the door for it. So you're over $500 and change. I think for $500 and change, I can find a better water heater that'll do a better job. But that's for another video. So, all right, guys, I hope you liked it. These are the connectors, like I told you. I'll put a link to those at Lowe's, maybe, or that's what they are. You're going to get them. And save yourself a lot of time because now all I got to do is shut that off. That's the main water supply, right? And I don't have water going all over. And now I can do my shower and I can do my dishes. And that makes Uncle Greg really, really happy.